Oh, what's up? Today is the first day after a 4-day quarantine. Actually, first thing I want to do is give a food review. Across the street there's that called Bison Talas. It's a hot wing hamburger place. Sorry, the traffic's probably pretty loud. Very good as far as hot wings go in Colombia. They're about the closest I've had to American style in Colombia. So they're at the moment my favorite I've had in Colombia, other than a place called Sports Wing, but is now closed. I guess it didn't survive the quarantine and it closed down. Hey, Idol, what's happening? So this is the 80 to my, or the camera there. We're pointing to my thumb to my left. Not too far down is where the metro station Floresta is. And I used to just stay right down the road. There's a hotel on the right. Actually, a very nice place. Always gave me free breakfast. Used to stay there all the time when I first started coming to Colombia, but haven't stayed down here about 5 years or so. It's actually, roughly, I've been coming here just a little over 10 years now, and it's changed quite a bit. A lot of different little restaurants. I just had some hot wings over there across the street, man. It was good. Tore them up. Especially, got off a 4-day lockdown, man, and I've only basically been eating the food we bought, so a lot of Colombian style stuff and Colombian food. Generally is bland, so I haven't had a whole lot of flavor, we'll say, in the past 4 days. So I went over there and jacked up some hot wings. Yeah, definitely see some changes. Hot wings and beer. Yeah, well, I didn't have no beer tonight, though. As far as pizza places go, across the street, I'm not sure. Well, the image is that People's Pizza is actually pretty good too. As far as pizza, was overall pretty good in Colombia. They don't use a lot of like the marinara sauce or whatever, which I like to have a lot of good sauce. They're kind of, well, I'm not gonna say they're dry, but excuse me, they don't put as much sauce on their pizza here. And People's actually does a pretty decent job of putting enough sauce. So walk over here. It'll be jumpy a little bit, but get a little different view. The casino right there in the corner. I used to go there and play the automated roulette. But here's a little grocery store we like to go to, La Vaquita. It's small, but they got good prices, good meats. So if you guys want to do some grocery shopping, y'all can hear me, but over the traffic that is. I like to go there for a food. They didn't. I was in there a few minutes ago. They didn't check my ID. They've been doing the ID thing, but I guess maybe after the 4-day lockdown, they're just letting everybody out to restock their pantries. Some Mexican food across the street. I haven't ate there though. I've ate at a lot of these little restaurants up and down the road over the years here. There's well, no, I can't remember which direction. I think it is this way. It's Los Verdes. I like to go there and eat. They got a lot of different Colombian style stuff. Does Colombia have Mountain Dew? That's a good question. I have no idea. I don't think I've seen it. I don't drink a lot of soda, so I don't really pay attention to soda. So I'm unsure. Um, I would think maybe some of the bigger grocery stores have it, but I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I figured I'd do a live stream while the wife was doing the shopping. See if I can be a little more inconspicuous here, holding my phone in front of my chest here.
Ay, no.
The newer buses there, they're all electric now. 100% electric. Guy in the orange vest, he helps people park. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? Or Kyle, excuse me, Ken, what's happening? Yeah, I had a lot of the world's locking down. They're trying not to lock down here. They're just kind of doing these curfews, but a couple regions here in Colombia, the Bogota and Cali, a couple of the bigger cities are they were up to like 95% with their beds being taken over, so they kind of did a national lockdown to kind of help things out. $6 a can of Mountain Dew. Well, the Bahamas is expensive in general. It's been a while since I've been to Bahamas. It's probably been 11, maybe 12 years. Yeah, typically here I drink a lot of non-carbonated drinks for sure, but you get fruit juice real cheap, like orange juice at one of like the little across the street. There's got a little street vendor guy, cooking the food. People be set up there selling like juices. So you get like orange juice for like just 1,000 pesos, man. It's like I don't know 35 cents or something. So the natural juice route here is pretty cheap. And then I drink tea. Ken, we just got off a 4-day quarantine. So they're not doing full lockdown. They're just they've been doing these curfews almost since right before Christmas here. So they'll shut. Typically, they've only been 3 days. They did 4 days this time. And they've got they call it Pico de Cellula, which is you can only go shopping on your days, with your ID. So if your ID ends in a negative or positive number, odd or even, determines your days. Like today is an odd day. Luckily for me, my passport is even and my Texas ID is odd, so I'm not stuck missing one day or the other. What is this? Philippines has tuba. I don't know what tuba is. I'm assuming that's kind of some kind of drink, but I'm not familiar with it. Oh, Canada just saw the other man. Things have been good, man. But the last week and a half been kind of sucking with these little curfews and stuff. They did it for New Year's and here. To be honest, I'm kind of lucky because the brother-in-law has a farm, and so instead of being locked down in our little 2-bedroom apartment that we're all staying in, with like this little bitty tiny balcony, we're out in the farm, so I got to walk around in the mountains and stuff, and it wasn't stuck in the apartment, so that was kind of good. No, Colombia's been going back and forth with the PCR test. um, they required it. Then right as I was going, they said you didn't have to have it. I already made an appointment. I went ahead and had my test. To come into Colombia, they have now changed it. You have to have the test. So far, the USA is not requiring me to have a test to come back to get in. Hope that don't change. Only got a week left, so no, not a coca farm. Um, Ken, I would send you a link, man, but I'm only going to actually be a few more minutes, and I wouldn't be able to hear you. I don't have no earpiece in, and wife's be coming out with a bunch of bags of from shopping, and we're gonna jump in the Uber. Well, I hear the Didi we use. So I'll catch you next time on that one. Yeah, I was just doing a quick one while she was in there shopping while I was out here waiting for her. Yeah, Ken, I'm down to my last week. Got to go back to the real world. Actually, speaking of my earpiece, I think I do have my Bluetooth. Actually, that'll be better. People will be looking at me like I'm so crazy talking to myself. Maybe look like I'm talking to somebody. Or if I'm speaking English and everybody's looking at me anyway. Go to the casino, Ken. You like to gamble? There's one of the delivery guys. They got a service here called Rappy. You can pretty much order food from there. That's one of the Rappy guys right there with the orange one on the back. They you get pretty much anything delivered to your house: alcohol, food, probably drugs. Haven't tried that one. Don't do drugs, but probably drugs. See if the wife's in line yet. No, not yet. This store is tiny, so little bitty aisles takes a while to get around that little store. Not much of a gambler, Ken. Damn Norwegians. All y'all do is drink Jaeger and get drunk and smoke cigarettes, huh? Pretty busy road here too. What time is it now? 7:30. Yeah, probably traffic a little higher than maybe normal just because the lockdown ended. Everybody's probably happy to get out. Streets clean, no touts. No, there's touts and beggars around. Um, Actually, there were a couple here right before it started screaming, but they walk up and down. A couple passed me already. I kind of shook my head at them, and they just kept moving. But when I was sitting down over there eating, we had a few of them come up. It's actually this particular time, I guess, due to the whole COVID shit and everything, there's way more beggars and touts than normal. As far as giving money, I've almost given up giving to the beggars. I'll usually try to buy, they sell like lollipops and little candies, whatever. I'll try to give them like 1,000 pesos to buy one little candies or whatever. And unfortunately, there's not that many attractive women around at the moment. Unless you like them kind of, not the one in the black, but the one in the white back there. She's got kind of a big old ass. And then, like some other places in the world, the street food here is actually good, man. Look at the dude's cart set up over there. You can get some pretty good street food here, and a lot cheaper than some of the other stuff. Get out of the way here. How much cash have I burned through? Um, Probably after everything's said and done. A couple weeks ago, we were going through it. We had spent around like 1,500. So, but that was a couple weeks ago. We've done a little bit more, so it'll be close to 2,000, maybe 2,500. That's for 2 months. So not too bad overall. Let's check for the wife's not in line yet. Negative. How long am I streaming for now? 17 minutes. Walk up here. 25,000 crones. Huh? No, I took because I don't have to. And coming here often, where to eat a little cheaper and where to save money here and there. Um, so typically my trips aren't that expensive unless we take one of those real big, like 2 week vacations where we got to stay in hotels. I don't have to pay for hotels or anything like that unless we take little trips out of town. And the COVID's been kind of keeping us from doing a little more than we wanted to. So I would say I probably would have spent a little more overall if it went for the COVID. So, no, Metro. Okay. Asking where the Metro was. Stuff. Floresta, yeah, see. Yeah, the free housing is definitely a big one. Yeah, it's been good, man. After a couple months, man, it's good to recharge the old batteries and, well, for me, get away from the cold weather, at least for a couple months. I hate the cold weather. I saw there in Austin, they had a lot of snow and a big freeze, so I'm glad I missed all that. It depends on the hotel. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to get something, what I would call decent for like 10 to 15 bucks a night, Ken. Um, so, say 10 times 14, 140, I would say at least for a couple $100, you get something decent and stay for a couple of weeks here. Wouldn't be a problem, depending on what you like and what you want. what kind of amenities you need. One of my buddies here, the last live video I did when I was down in El Centro, the place he's staying at. Of course, I wouldn't stay in El Centro, but as an example, his room's pretty decent, and he pays 11 bucks a night. So it's not that difficult to get something around that price. 3-star. Those places I'm talking about would probably be like 2 stars. So 3 stars might run you 15 to 20 a night, maybe a little bit more depending on the area you stayed in. Oop, make sure my wife doesn't come out. And the lady where I told her which way I hope I didn't tell her the wrong way. I thought the metro station was that way. And then she walked that way, and then she turned. I just saw her walk past me heading the other direction. Oh, I did tell her the wrong way. Oops, shit, the station's fucking right there. I'm in the wrong place. Oops, sorry, lady. Oh, yeah, that's the circle over there. Ah, shit, I did tell her the wrong way. Oops. Well, she didn't give me a dirty look or anything, so I guess that's okay. She heard my accent, so she knows I'm not from here, so maybe she was like, stupid gringo. Yeah, tourists giving directions, I know. I mean, literally, when I walk over here, I can fucking see the metro station. I don't know how well you can see it, but at the top, you can see the top part of it. That lady was almost there, and I made her turn around and go the other way. Whoopsie. Yeah, for some reason, I thought it was on the other side over there. Yeah. Joe, it's been a while since I've been hanging around this area. Man, there's a lot of traffic tonight, too. Let's see if the wife is close to getting out of here. Sniper Elite, huh? Yeah, I got one of my buddies that's played that too, Ken, and he really likes it. After being here 2 months, I'm so far behind in my game, and I actually only got to play my Xbox Series X for like a week and a half there, so I can't wait to jump on there and start playing a little Xbox on my big old 75-inch 4K HDR TV. Woohoo! So that girl in the black top, she's a little older, probably 40 something, but she was cute. Oh, here's a cute one for you guys. Oh yeah, nice booty too. Well, if I would have known my wife would take this long, I would have walked up and down the street a little more and showed off a little bit. See if I can see her in line here at all. Don't see her in line. Oh, yep, she's in line. So I only got a couple more minutes here, boys and girls. There happened to be a girl up there watching. Or girls, ladies, or be PC these days. People of all genders, huh? People of all genders, welcome. Don't want to be canceled for being or being gender specific, I guess. Whatever's going on in the world. Now that Heidel brought up the touts a little while ago, and the beggars, I've been waiting to see some, and none of them coming around, surprisingly. So maybe they, after the 4-day quarantine, they had to hide out of the city for a little bit. But don't be knowing. The it's a little breakfast, well, mostly a breakfast place. And two buñuelo. Buñuelo is a Spanish word for donut, but they make little round donuts, and they're pretty yummy. Actually, the food there is good. And that one's called two buñuelo, and the other ones are called mi buñuelo. I don't know what kind of. They basically stole like everything from my buñuelo, so I don't know what how people get sued around here. But back in the states, someone would be getting sued. Actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it across the street over there. That place is called Mario Brothers. That one right there. So I guess Nintendo don't care what's happening in Colombia because they would be suing the shit out of them. All right, Ken. There's some sleep, man. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, when I get back in town next week, hit you up on the old Xbox. We'll play some games. And I'm about to probably get off here in a couple minutes myself. I know the wife should be walking out the doors here in a minute. Got a little onion on it. Just hanging out in front of La Vaquita. I forget the name of the place. Everybody knows where I am for the next couple minutes. Someone wants to come find me, they can come get me. Getting bagged up. Yeah, hopefully this weekend there won't be no more curfew or quarantine. So it's actually my birthday this coming up weekend, and I would like to go out and partay where there are no more stupid curfews. All right, we'll just go ahead and cut it. Thanks everybody for watching. Wife's about to come out for the groceries and help her grab some bags. Everybody stay safe out there. You know the drill. Happy New Year. I don't think I got to say that to anybody yet. Take care.